Hey guys, I am 31 weeks and the other day I was thinking, I think I have everything I need. And then I thought, I don't have what I need for myself for postpartum care. So I jumped on the internet, I ordered everything I needed, and I wanna just do a little postpartum recovery haul. So if this is not up your alley, totally just skip this. But I'm just gonna talk about the things that I got for my recovery for my lady parts. First, let's start with nursing. I nursed my son Jackson and I nursed my son Calvin, and I plan on nursing this baby. I don't know how long. I've always just kind of gone off of how I feel. But to start out with, last time when I had a baby, the nurse had brought me some Medela Hydrogel cooling pads for your nipples, and they help so much. They're pricey. Like, she told me, she's like, I can't give these out, you know, like a ton of them, because usually when you're at the hospital it's like, oh, you need something, they'll go get it. But these, she gave me one and she's like, you can use it, but I can't get you any more. I'm like, okay. So Jared went and bought me one pack, and then I bought this one pack that has 4 of them in there, and I believe you can use them for like 24 hours. But they really do help your nipples because they are cracked. Mine were bleeding, they were sore, and it just really helped calm my chest down a lot. I already bought some nipple cream, but Mother Love nipple cream I've heard really good things about, so I did purchase this as well. And compared to some other cream that I have, this is more like oily and moisturizing. It already feels that way, so I'll at least have some options there. So you can't go wrong with nipple cream, and I'm actually gonna start using it when I'm like 38 weeks, just because I lotion my body every day. So around 38 weeks, I'm just gonna start putting this on as well, just to like get my body hydrated. I remember last time going into the hospital wishing I would have done that before. And then the last thing I got for nursing is some nursing pads. These are just disposable ones. I know a few of my sister-in-laws really like the ones that you wash, that you can wash and reuse. I've tried that. I've just always really liked the disposable ones, so I did get some nursing pads.
Speaking of taking care of yourself after having a baby, there's something that I like to do for Ellie and the family after having a baby, just to make things a little easier. And I want to play a clip about that now.
Oh my gosh, there is nothing better than pulling out a Hellofresh and already recognizing the recipe because it is one of your favorites. The pork from Hellofresh is just to die for. So we're gonna be cooking the sweet apple pork tenderloin for dinner tonight because it is mouth-wateringly delicious. Oh, wife that has been working in the yard all day long. Dinner's ready.
Perfect, Jer.
You like it?
I think my parents are really sad that their subscription's done.
They loved it.
For Christmas, we gave my parents a few month subscription, but then we forgot to cancel it, so they got like an extra month. And it's been the best thing ever.
So if you didn't know, HelloFresh is a meal delivery service where they send you pre-measured ingredients and step-by-step instructions, and the meals are just delicious. It takes about 30 minutes to cook one, and it takes the mind out of cooking. I don't have to worry about things at the grocery store or even grocery shopping for that matter, for those specific meals. And
I think we have like 5 recipes that I have written down that I continually make, like just for like lunches and stuff, like my stuffed bell peppers.
We definitely have our favorites that have been so good that we just keep making them over and over again. And there's all kinds of different plans. If you don't want meat and want to do more vegetarian, you can have that option as well. So if you want to try HelloFresh, you use the promo code Hello Ellie and Jared for $10 off your first, I know, right? $10 off your first 4 boxes for up to $40 off HelloFresh. I love it. I know you'll love it. Check the link in the description, guys.
Thank you to all of my wonderful sisters that have had many babies previously. They have helped me along the way. When I had Jackson and Calvin in the hospital, Bonnie was like, oh, when you need underwear, buy the men's Hanes Whitey Tighty size medium, like that is going to be your best bet because it's high-waisted, it's loose enough, it like goes down, like covers your thigh a little bit. She's like, you're gonna love that. And I use that for both my babies for postpartum like recovery underwear, and it was my favorite. I did do something a little different this time. When I was on Amazon, I searched postpartum underwear, and this came up. It was a postpartum menstrual period cotton underwear, and so I assumed that it kind of maybe absorbs some blood if you have some spillage, but I think I'm gonna like them. They're high-waisted, and the inside is a little different, like it kind of feels like a diaper, so it'll be like absorbent. That's the inside that goes all the way to the butt, and the reason why I've always liked using my own underwear is like at the hospital they'll give you some mesh panties, and they're mesh. It's thin, it's loose. To me, it's not very supportive. You have the mesh underwear or the underwear that you're bringing, and then you have your ice pack, and then at the hospital they give you Tux pads, and these are medicated cooling pads, and it helps with hemorrhoids, irritation, and it's very cooling and very soothing, and it is crucial. So I have my underwear, I have my ice pack. It's been a while, so I'm trying to figure out the order. And then you take the witch hazel cooling pads and you lay them over the ice pack so that like medicated cooling pad is against your crotch, and the ice pack is pushing against you, so it's trying to calm your swelling. And I believe that's all that you have, and you wear that, and then as soon as the ice pack like cools off, you're like, you need a new one. And so like every few hours they'll be bringing you a new ice pack, and you just do the same regimen for like a few days while you're in the hospital. But then when I get home, I still do that same regimen for like a week or two, depending on how I'm feeling, but without the ice pack. And then also at the hospital they'll give you have like a bottle like this, and it's like a squirt bottle, because when you go to the bathroom you don't want to rub, you don't want to irritate your body, because for me, after vaginally having my 2 babies, like it is crazy how your body changes. You don't even look like yourself. Like you look down and you're like, oh my gosh, you're very swollen, and it shocks me every time. And so it's gonna shock me this time, I'm sure. But this squirt bottle is awesome because you put warm water in it, you squirt down after you pee, after you go to the bathroom, and then you just pat dry and then air dry, and then you go on with everything you need for your care. So, oh, you also have a pad. I don't know how I missed that part. But you also have pads, obviously. Okay, it's all coming together, guys. You have your underwear, you have your pad, you have your ice pack, you have your cooling Tux pads, and you put it all together. So you do have pads. I wasn't really thinking. When I was, I had posted on Twitter that I had bought everything I needed for postpartum recovery, I had several comments that said, you know, we watch YouTube videos, but not very many people talk about the aftercare as much or in detail. And I really would love to do that. I want to try and be as open as I can. I know after I have the baby, I'm probably going to do things a little bit differently than I have with my other babies. Like if I feel like filming, I will, but I really am gonna just really probably not, and I'll let that be like on Jared a little more. But I would love to like have a camera by my side, like every time I do something like to take care of myself, maybe like film the process of it. So that definitely is on my list of things that I'd like to do. This is completely new to me and something that I've never done with any of the babies that I've had. And it is a little Sitz Bath for your butt. I saw it on Amazon, and I was like, I am surprised that I've never done this. I am a huge bath person. I love to take baths every night. And after you have a baby, you can't like soak in a tub. You just had a baby, you have an open wound. And so it's just best to take showers. But for the healing process, doing a little Sitz Bath for your bottom for just like 5 to 10 minutes really can go a long way. And your stomach hurts, you don't want to like sit, and it just doesn't make sense to get in the tub. But so that's why I'm like, why haven't I ever done this before? So it's this little toilet that you put on top of your toilet. You fill it full of warm water. This is a Sitz Bath soak that I found on Amazon, and you do like an 1/8 cup of that in the warm water, and then you can sit in it for just a few minutes, and every day, you know, 3 times a day, and hopefully that will help your healing process and your relief process of your bottom. And I'm excited to use it because I know that it's gonna help. Like, I know I'm gonna really like it. Also at the hospital, they have cooling spray for you. So, and a lot of times they'll let you take some home. They'll be like, oh, here's 4. You only use 1 or 2 in the hospital, and then you can take like the rest home. When you're doing your whole process of your underwear care, you'll have this cooling spray that you can spray on you that's like numbing. It's like a numbing spray, and it's amazing. But I've never needed to buy some because I've always had some left over. Like, I've used like that much, and I still have that much left in the bottle, so I take it home and use it for a few days. But I did buy this. It's the Brando's Earth Mama. It's herbal spray, take care, down there. And the back of it says, pack it in your birth bag and take it with you. Your peri bottle for those first post-childbirth bathroom trips. Mist as often as needed. This has like organic witch hazel in it and cucumber spray, and it's just like a cooling mist for your bottom area. So that is my postpartum haul. Usually what I do is I have like a little setup in my bathroom, and I'll probably set that up about like 38 weeks, just to have everything ready. I'll just have a basket in front of my toilet. I'll have like everything I need, so that like I don't have to go and think and find and grab stuff. I just have all my aftercare in my own bathroom right by the toilet, and it's like I have everything that I need for like the next few weeks as you are trying to recover from having a baby. I wouldn't think that I would be nervous because I've already done this and I've already gone through this, but I'm actually more nervous for my aftercare than I was with my first. And I think part of it is because from my experience, from hearing other people's experiences, your postpartum recovery is a little harder with each child. I'm excited, obviously, to have a baby, but just recovery and taking care of yourself is a scary thing. I've always been super nervous to poop after having a baby. That first poop, it's like I literally am like shaking. I'm so nervous. After having each baby, I also like to have a gown or jammy of some sort that I wear, especially the first few days after. And I'm going to be wearing my own robe that I designed from Bali. This is the perfect robe. I designed it so it goes right here, kind of around the elbow, so that I can be changing diapers, I can be doing dishes, and it like my robe doesn't get in the way. And it's pretty lightweight and breathable, so I won't get too hot in it. I completely forgot about all of the hot flashes that you get too. Yeah, that's gonna happen. So this robe is gonna be coming off and on when I get my hot flashes. So I'm gonna have my robe and everything that I got in the description below if you guys wanna check it out. But this is my postpartum recovery haul. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in our next video. Bye guys.